just going to be a video of me putting on makeup. You're going to find me looking this way a lot because this is where my mirror is. I don't look too terribly great because, yeah, I read a lot, and so when I read, it's just like I do this, my eyes get kind of puffy, blah, 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 blah. Nobody really cares. I'm going to start off with, I guess, foundation. I use a BB cream. That's all I really like to use. I have washed my face, made sure it's nice and clear, well, and clean. It's kind of hard to keep it clear right now. Yay. Weather changes. So great. I try to make sure I match this with my natural skin tone. It doesn't really look like it matches right now. I still have to blend it and all that fun crap. All this fun crap. Do you see all the fun crap I'm doing? You're probably like, why aren't you using a makeup sponge? I don't want to. I'm not paying that much for something that I'm going to have to replace probably every month or so. And I don't normally wear makeup, but I'm going to work. Figured might as well do something before I go to work. I would like to thank Ruben Rocks. Privet, Ruben, for actually encouraging me to do this. Now what you want to make sure and you look for after you do your makeup is that it blends. Get a good light and make sure your makeup blends with your neck, because if not, you're going to look really funny. I don't do this in any particular order, so I'm just going to go ahead and put some blush on. I tend to go with a light pink because I have a lighter complexion. Please, if you are very pale, do not get the darkest blush or rouge you can find. You will look ridiculous. Makeup is made to bring out your natural features, not make you look like it's skanky cousin. You can hardly tell. I'm going to go ahead and do the easy stuff first. Now, to line your natural cheekbones, you're going to go. See how my cheekbones go? Please don't put this on half your face. I've seen people do that. Why? No clue. Alright, I've got the cheeks done. I like to put my eyeliner on first when I do my eyes. I don't necessarily like the heavy lined eye look. It's not me. I'm also not going to line the bottom of my eyes with eyeliner because my eyes are so deep set. So I'm not doing that. You can tell me I'm wrong. That's your opinion. Whatever. But if I do decide to line the bottom of my eyes, I will use shadow. And I'm not doing the cat eye look either. I'm just going to work. There's no reason I should look runway ready for work. I don't work on a runway. So I'm not going to look that way. Now, like I said, makeup is used to bring out your natural features. If you have deep set eyes, but they're really pretty, find a way to bring out your eyes. Everybody has something about them they claim they don't like, but they like it. Everybody, no matter how bad you feel about yourself, you do have something you like about yourself. I can promise you that. Especially with the way some people act. Some people might like themselves just a little too much. Yeah. I'm just gonna go slightly beyond my natural eye line. Not too much. I use a dark brown eyeliner. Self-sharpening pencil thing, I guess. I don't know what you call it. But these are my eyeballs. Do you like my eyeballs? Good. I don't care if you like them or not. I'm just doing this to encourage people to not do the super, I just got the crap beat out of me, so now I've got to cover a bruise look. That doesn't look good. I promise you, no matter what you think you look like, you've got something about you that you like, and you should try to bring it out naturally. I am using this side right here, my little natural palette. I'm just going to use this one right now. You're like, how is dark brown a neutral color? I'll show you momentarily. Here we go. I don't like having the heavy lined look. Again, I'm going to reiterate this. One thing, I would let this as a preference. You can take it, you can leave it, you can do what you will with it. I do not think people with naturally pale skin and I'm not even going to say brunette hair. I personally do not like black eyeliner on very pale complexions. You wind up looking like a panda, in my opinion, in a good scenario. Now, some people can pull it off. I'm not gonna lie, I've seen people actually pull it off. But very few can. And frankly, most people who try to pull it off don't pull it off very well. They usually wind up using too much. It's too dark. There we go. See? Very neutral. I don't know. I'm just going to work. I'm not going to put on the darker one. That'll be another video. My bad. Sorry, guys. So I'm just going to sort of brighten up my eyes a little bit because I look like I haven't slept in 4 days. I have. I swear. I sleep fairly well. But I'm just going to brighten my eyes out a little bit. Try to keep it natural looking, you know. Unless you're, if you're going on a date, and again, I will reiterate the same thing I said earlier. I will do a more evening look. But right now, this is just more of a casual, hey, I want to look like I put some effort into my appearance without actually putting too much effort into my appearance. You know, look like you try without trying too hard. Do one more. I don't like the way that turned out. But, you know, try to keep it neutral. Brighten your eyes out just a little bit. Alright. My mascara is brown black. If you are blonde, a natural blonde or a natural redhead, I'm going to ask you, please don't put on black mascara. I don't wear black mascara. It draws way too much attention to the eyes and tends to look, in my opinion, now this is just my opinion, take it or leave it, love it, hate it, it doesn't look great. You can't do too much with it. You know, it doesn't look natural. Now, if you're going evening glam and you find colors that do match well with the black and you can pull it off, go for it. But that's not me, bro. I cannot pull it off. At all. Alright, I'm going to put on mascara. Yeah, mascara. Whatever. I don't know how you pronounce it. Correct me in the comments below or not. I don't care. But I'm putting this on. I'm glad it's quiet. I don't want to poke myself in the eye. But it would be funny. And then I'd have to correct the mistakes. Just like I'm gonna have to now. Tip number 2, Q-tips are in fact your best friend. Or if it's not too bad, it's just in the little corner here. Use your finger or your makeup applicator. I'm going to show you my eyes real quick. I don't recommend using a lot of anything, honestly. I think minimalism. Less is more in this case. Minimalism. I believe in minimalism. Not really sure if that's a thing, but I believe that. Now, I do cosplay makeup. Sometimes, like, not professional level, but if I want to be a butterfly, I do wear the darker colors, black and stuff. Yes, if I want to be a butterfly. I have done costume stuff like that before. I was a butterfly for Halloween one year. I don't know why. I like butterflies. Butterflies are pretty. Okay, I'm going to let my top lashes dry a little bit so I don't completely overclump my makeup. But you can see a difference already. See? The pretty little difference. I'm so happy! No, I'm not. I'm sad, I'm miserable, I'm lonely. No, I'm not sad, miserable, or lonely. I'm a recluse. There's a difference. I usually just hiss at the neighbors. Which is funny considering I have a hamster and I'm not cat-like at all. Meow. I'm sorry that you guys are having to endure this. Whoever watches this, I do apologize. I really do. I apologize. Remember, kids, that the whole point of makeup is to accentuate your natural features. You know, you don't have to go out looking runway ready for Walmart or wherever you shop. You don't have to do that. Like, love yourself. Accept yourself. Except I'm not dancing around in a Speedo with a rubber chicken. But you really should love and accept yourself. We're all gonna have flaws. We're not all gonna look like a celebrity. We're not all certainly going to be able to talk properly. I talk too much. And I understand there's no evidence to show this actually helps. It's just a habit. I had a girl point that out to me one time. You know that doesn't actually help. I mean, she wasn't that nice of a person to begin with. But the joke's on, joke's on you, lady. You're married with kids now, and you have to watch kids' cartoons every hour of every waking moment they're awake. Which doesn't make sense, I know. Here are my eyeballs. And I get to spend my afternoons watching old 80s action flicks when I'm not at work. Alright, I have a lipstick and I have a gloss. I'm going to put on both and show you guys how I do this. I'll put on the gloss. I'm running out of time. I'll just put on the gloss and then show you guys what I look like and then I'm done. I prefer gloss anyway. It's easier to apply when you're at work. I go with a nice neutral tone of pink because if you look, my lips, it's a little bit brighter than my lips. And it's easier to follow the natural shape of my lips. Please don't draw your lips on either. That's embarrassing. People can tell you draw them on. And now I'm done. And this is how a tomboy does her makeup. Tip out! Bye, folks!